Sorry. There's nothing to do and nothing to watch on YouTube. So I'm bored. So I'm doing more recording of the crazy doctor. I'm gonna have like this whole quest done and like no views for a few of these videos because you guys will have to catch up with me. I'm so sorry, but it's just, I'm so bored. There's nothing to do. Ooh, and like, I know there's no views on the other 3 videos yet. I have 6 videos yet. And it's like, I know that. And I'm going like, but I want to get this game over with. And also, I'm not sure what else to play yet. Would you go out with me? No questions asked. Oh my goodness. Go away. Please just go away. Couldn't shout at the young man looking upset. The man's face looked pale. I hide myself somewhere. The 2 of them wouldn't be able to see me. Rose? Gasp. From behind me I heard a familiar voice. Turn around, I saw him. Shh. Don't make a sound. Dr. Shin. With his finger he pushed the lips on the pair of me. It looked like he was eavesdropping too. Okay, I wasn't planning on eavesdropping. People get the wrong impression with you here. So will you, I know, you're out of my reach. But I at last want you to smile. So leave these with you. They're your favorite flowers. The man laid the bouquet down the floor and left. Idiot. Look closer to tears. Couldn't pick up the bouquet and pulled out a message from the card. The card was, the first time I met you. King. I picked up the summer card. The handwriting on it had been barely legible, so it hadn't been a gift from the doctor. Rose, is something bothering you? I don't know. I was curious, but could I really tell the doctor the truth? So, tell him honestly, cover it up, or don't tell him. Tell him honestly. The truth is, the first time I met Chloe, she was carrying a similar bouquet. She said it was from someone very precious to her. I see. Thank you for telling me the truth. He smiled and spun around on his heels. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm Shin. There's something I'd like to ask about. Does Kim sometimes come to visit my fiance? Kim? Sorry. I know my wife probably told you not to tell me, but I need to know the truth. Yes, actually, ever since her accident, he comes every Saturday with flowers. I see. After finding out the answer to his question, Dr. Shin left the information desk. Who is connected? Friend of yours? No, I don't know him personally. He was Anna's high school classmate. He loves her. A classmate from high school. A classmate, so he must be her friend. Yeah, it seems that they recalled at a reunion after a half year ago. But right after that, they went out for a drive and were involved in a crash. They went out for a drive together? Huh. In other words, she was cheating on the Dr. Shin with him. She swore that she wasn't cheating on me. He read my thoughts again. Was he some kind of telephonic? You know, it's arranged marriage, kind of. And I feel like you two love different people. So she's not going to have the bad accident I thought she was going to have, or she dies a horrible death. So I'm happy about that. That's not the cause. So, in a future timeline, they probably don't actually work out at all, and Doctor's just alone. I'm so sorry, Doctor. I guess I feel sorry for him now. Huh? A little bit. Of course, I believed her and had no guards to erode her, but... Just then I spot the man sitting on the lobby sofa with his hands hanging. It was Kunun. Hello, Kunun. Do you have a moment? You're Shin. I heard that you've been coming to visit my fiancé. Thank you. No, it's all my fault. I was the one driving. I ruined Kunun's life with this accident. I don't really understand what was going on. Where the two men were going to fight it out? If it's possible, I want to make her smile, but it looks like I'm not the one captain of that, so please. Couldn't Sonny go down on his knees? Kanaki, please make her happy. You're the only one who can. He shouted and outcries. There in the library, it was like time had stopped. Please get up, Kunin. Doctor gave him the hand and helped him to his feet, but for some reason his expression was even more pain than Kunin. Shin, please understand. It's a mystery to me as why she accepted my interpretation that day. She was probably lonely. She doubt whatever or not. You love her. I see. That's true that back then I was very busy due to my voluntary work and I didn't pay attention to Kuna. It's all my fault to make her feel so lonely. I hated to see the doctor blame himself to that. I wouldn't come and see her anymore. I know I'm causing trouble. So, in exchange, please don't make her feel insured, please. With that, Kunin left the hospital. He must really love her. Yeah. Ugh. Critical 6. I shouldn't have said anything. No, I don't mean that. I'm panicked. I don't even know my own fiance's favorite flowers. I really have failed her at her fiance, Doctor. He looked sad again. Of course I didn't have the words to comfort him. What I understood at this point was that Dr. Shin and Kun has been engaged by their families to meet about a young year earlier, but Kun hasn't been sure that the doctor really loved her. And so about a half year ago, she gave in and gone for a drive with Kun. On that drive, they were involved in an accident. What's the matter, Rose? Nothing, liar. But even during work, I couldn't stop thinking about it. What happened between the doctor and Kun since then? I couldn't just ask him up front about it. Mickey, where are you? Phew. I had a hard today. As soon as I got home, I threw myself down on the bed. Ding dong. Justin. Oh. Ring, ring, wrong run. Just then my cell phone rang. Oh, it's the doctor. As soon as I saw I pressed the answer button. Hello, this is Rose. Hello, it's Shin. Do you have time to talk? No. Of course. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. It was the first time he called me. Do you have any plans for this weekend? No. Not really, no. I see. Will you come somewhere with me? No questions asked. Huh. He was asking me out on a date. My heart raced and suddenly followed from the doctor. Come with you where? Actually, I was thinking of going on a trip overnight. I want to think about things. So it wasn't exactly a date. I couldn't believe that he was inviting me on a trip. Should I go? It would be just the two of us. I'll come. What options am I gonna pick? I'll come. I can't come. Or a trip to where? He said no questions. I'll come. Really? It definitely wasn't the right thing to do, but I couldn't fight my heart racing. I'll be waiting by the ticket gates. at the station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late." He told me the meeting place and then hung up. Oh, wait a minute. Ugh, I never expect such a delay. Should I go on a trip with the doctor tomorrow? Or should I not? You should. In the end, after worry over it all night, I went. Of course I went. Ugh, it was impossible for me to turn down an invitation from Dr. Shen. Morning, Rose. Sorry to drag you out today. Doctor, but I'm glad you came. His smile was perfect. Sorry to ask you something so selfish of you again, but just for today and tomorrow, I want you to forget all about Kakuna. Wait, what? So she doesn't insist right now? So I can kiss you and not worry about anything, huh? For 2 days, I simply want to enjoy being with you. Is that too much to ask? So no, no, it's not. He was sneaky. When he looked at me like that, of course I couldn't refuse. Bring, bring. Just then, the chime chimes, the arrival of the train sound. There was no turning back now. Well, then let's go. Huh? He took hold of my hand and started walking. Doctor, Rose, just for these 2 days, could you please think of me as your boyfriend? God, you're getting in her fantasy. I squeezed his hand back tightly. It may have been a mistake. I may have been an unforgiving sin, but I loved him. I can smell the sea. Oh yeah, we saw it from the train, didn't we? The sea's close by. What a wonderful place. It's been aging since I've been to the sea. I'm glad you like it. This is my hometown. What? It's been years since I've been back here. It feels very nostalgic. Doctor, I couldn't believe he brought me into his hometown. I was touched. We still have time until check-in time at the end. Sweetheart, you're right now pretending he's your boyfriend. You do not get to call him Doctor. You can call him Shin. If you like, will you accompany me on a tour of the place I remember? Yes, of course. We got back into a taxi. Then Doctor showed me around his old elementary school and other childhood spots. And of course, we held hands the entire time. Oh, so pretty! The water was like molten gold, glittering as the reflection on the sunset. I used to swim here a lot. I was a child, and my skin would tan as brown as a berry. Look at you now. I can't imagine that. I spent so much time in there. My grandfather was always telling me off. What was your child like? I think it was normal, though. I decided I wanted to become a plastic surgery in elementary school. I studied all through the holidays. Wow, that sounds like you. However, when I'd been working so much, my body probably grew up weak. As he spoke, he glanced out at the horizon. When I still lived here, I was close with my parents. Huh, your parents? They're divorced when I was in Moscow. My mother remarried and lived somewhere else. My father probably still works at a non-stop overseas somewhere. When I was small, my father left me with my grandfather, so I haven't seen him in 20 years. I see. So the kind of past he had. My grandfather were nice to me, but I guess I was a little tormented of my parents' divorce. So I swore to myself that once I married, I would never, ever divorce. Doctor. Sorry for the disappointing talk. Well then, shall we head to the inn? Okay. The doctor smiled. I couldn't believe he's been abandoned by his parents. He must have had a tough time growing up. After that, we checked into the inn, and something unexpected was waiting for me. Whoa, what a lovely room. Yeah, The view from here is gorgeous. It is. So where's my room, huh? The room I'm staying in. Huh, of course. We had separate rooms, right? Sorry, Rose. The truth is, I only booked this one room. Oh, that means that, that night we'd be sharing a room. Dun dun dun. Rosa, heat out.